It's like, who's watching this? Please don't. So, hello, and welcome to the College Cheese Podcast, episode 29, as organized as ever, and a sweet shot of my laundry right here. Not much to do about that, but anyway, as always, I'm your host, Al, and staring off into space is this guy.
Yep.
And then there's
This
me.
guy.
And then there's Joe. I was waiting for Aaron to say hi, but he never did.
Who's Aaron?
Waiting for the sneaky cleek. Snooky Klook.
Dark Holer.
Let's see. So, let's see. Where we started?
Have you seen my mask relay?
Your mask relay?
Nothing.
But, hey, it's Street Fighter V Day. Not really. It just means, like, there's a massive update with a bunch of DLC coming to Street Fighter V.
Yep, later today.
Later today.
We don't have anything to say about it yet.
For anyone who's watching this right now, the servers are under maintenance.
Yep. And we'll be for, like, the next 3.5 hours.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which we get Abigail and the Suzaku Castle. And the
No, you don't get Abigail till what?
No, he comes out today.
No, he comes out today. Everything comes out today.
Okay.
So Abigail
Oh,
and
27.
and what's his stage called? Does anyone know the Metro City something?
Motor
The
City.
Metro City Pier, I think.
Yeah. So the Metro City stage, the Suzaku Castle stage, the the Pro Tour stage. That was really cool.
At the Ring of Pride, I think it's called.
Okay. And 7 costumes, not just 4, because we get the Champion's Choice Guile costume that Knuckle Doo helped design. We get Nostalgia Alex, finally. We get Nostalgia Ibuki, who cares?
Fuck you!
And we get Nostalgia Jury,
Which looks great.
which is pretty good. But also, they announced the other day that 3 more costumes are going to be added to that bunch. Did you hear about it?
Mm.
So they're going to be like sports themed. There's going to be
There's
going to be soccer Rashid and volleyball Laura and
Track and field Ibuki.
track and field. I didn't know that track and fielders don't wear pants.
Well, it's added for better flexibility,
So
I suppose.
Let's sit there.
I know Joe, you have some opinions on at least Ibuki's costume.
It's like at this point, I am like completely and utterly convinced that Capcom do not know what the fuck to do with Ibuki anymore.
And why is that?
Because like her costumes are like mostly uninspired and just thrown together. That and they keep the mask on for everything. Like, why can't they like just have her like the story costume? Just no
You
mask,
did.
no scarf.
Yeah. Like her Street Fighter 4 outfits. There was like 2 or 3 of them where she didn't, right?
Yeah,
Or at least one of them.
I think so. Yeah, like her the tank top and jeans.
Yep.
What else was there? The Halloween one.
Yep.
And there's like a couple in there.
So it's like, what's up? Like, what's up, Capcom? He's just like,
It's like a lot of them don't even make sense. It's like track and field. Who the fuck wears a mask and a scarf for track and field?
you know, one who wants to conceal one's identity.
At high school?
I mean, sure. It's like, I don't know. I don't play.
Everybody wears a mask in high school. You know, you're trying to figure out who you are. And
If you're in Japan and everyone's wearing this fucking nurse's sick mask because nobody wants to get sick.
Yep.
Mm.
Or if you're at a convention full of diseasely weebs.
Yeah. Shout out to San Diego Comic-Con.
We're not there.
Yep.
We never were. It's like, I know a lot of people want to go. I don't want to go to San Diego Comic Con because it's like it's so crowded. I mean, they're all going to be crowded, but it's like San Diego. Isn't like San Diego Comic Con like the big one?
Yes.
I assume it is.
It's the big.
So it's like, oh boy, It's like standing in line and sweaty people in fursonas.
Mm-hmm. If I were to dress up, I would just dress up in like scrubs and a mask to keep myself from getting sick.
You go cosplayed as like the dude from Scrubs.
Yeah, Turk.
What's his name? I almost said Danny Glover. That's not Danny Glover.
Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's kind of funny how most people that go to cons end up getting sick.
Well, yeah, because it's like you're in a convention center full of people.
It's like a petri dish.
Yeah.
Full of germs.
Yeah. So on a random, on a bit of a random note, but still Street Fighter related, me and Aaron, we just had some like really good matches, and
cool.
Aaron's got some progress. It's showing.
Cool.
Thank you. You're gonna make me blush.
Oh, shut up.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna go to the side chat here. So, like, what do you guys think of the other costumes, the other sports ones? Any opinions?
Rashid looks great.
Yep.
Laura is Laura. I mean, it's the most clothes she's ever worn, so that's a plus.
Yep.
Yeah. I do like Rashid's football costume.
Soccer.
It fits him well.
Yeah.
My phone's dying here.
But, like, why?
Why what?
Why sports themed?
Because it's probably something they haven't done before.
That and it's not like the Olympics are happening.
Yeah. And the Winter Games are not for another couple months.
Yep. I mean, like, they're better than the MKX sports outfits.
A little bit, yeah.
Those came out. It's like everybody wanted like soccer Johnny Cage, and soccer Liu Kang, and Guapo Kung Lao.
Guapo Kung Lao is pretty good.
Guapo Kung Lao is probably the best.
I miss Snoop Sabo. Maybe he'll be in 11.
Let's see. Oh, so the other day, what was it? They did like a live stream that revealed Starfire or something?
Yeah, they did a teaser trailer.
Yeah. So what do you think of that, Aaron?
My God, was that awesome. Okay, before we get to our gameplay, just
have you seen the trailer yet, Joe?
I still have not, no.
Okay.
Oh, dude, you got to go watch it right now before I say anything.
I don't want to watch it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but first of all, appearance-wise, awesome.
Yep.
Very, very awesome. The fieriness in her hair at the tail.
Yeah.
It kind of, when she moves, it kind of gives the effect of like a thruster or something like that. It was awesome. The outfit is pretty awesome, and the voice actress, I think, is the same one from like the recent Teen Titans.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, Teen Titans movies that they've been doing in DC. I think it's Judas Contract. Is the movie they just got finished doing. They had Starfire up there. So, gameplay wise, obviously we all knew she was going to be a projectile-based person because star bolts and everything.
Right.
If you know anything about Starfire from the comics, she's not really hand to hand too much. She could, but she's mostly known for her star bolts and everything, her energy projections and whatnot. There was a lot of interesting combos and stuff with her, especially the one where she goes up and fans her hands out and the energy she's like a spinning top in the air. Mm-hmm. That took me by surprise. I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And her super is pretty good too.
Yeah, her super looked really good.
She knocks you up into outer space, hits you again, and this explodes like a supernova. It's freaking sick.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But of course, they were gonna have her fight Damien because Damien killed Dick Grayson in this universe. So,
I saw that intro and I was just like, I don't know. It came off as kind of like bland.
Yeah, because we all were expecting her to have something to say about Robin killing Dick Grayson.
Yeah,
so.
and he's like, it's not my fault. Or something.
It was an accident.
Yeah. It's like, yo, that's what they all say. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I stabbed you through the face. It was an accident.
Unfortunately, I haven't been playing too much of it lately. I've been stuck on Street Fighter. Maybe it's because I don't have much of an outlet for it.
Nate played some Injustice the other day.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. How did that go?
I don't know. Joe played it. How did that go, Joe?
Oh, pretty good. We had some really fun sets. I mean, my Red Hood is ass.
That's okay.
That's not surprising.
Well, you just got to add a little bit more Jason and a little less Todd.
You gotta add a little more shut and a lot more up.
So, the other day, I forget what day it was, but Capcom, was it a leak with the Marvel characters, or was that like official?
For Marvel?
Yeah.
I think
the
that was
Hag-
official.
Okay.
Which one are you talking about?
Like Hagar and Gamora.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
Hagar,
official.
yeah, the big trailer. Yeah, that was official.
Okay. So yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite revealed some more characters.
Taker?
So we have Gamora, which everybody knew. We actually got to see a gameplay of her. We have Hagar. We got Spooderman.
Yep.
Well, I'll talk about him in a second.
Fucking. Who the fuck am I? Oh, Jeddah from Darkstalkers.
Yep.
Looks sick. And fucking. Who the hell am I missing?
For Jeddah yet.
Huh?
Didn't see gameplay for Jeddah.
They showed it in Evo when Combo Fiend faced Filipino champ.
Yeah. He pulled him out of the blue.
Yep.
That was like when he was first revealed.
Mm.
Who am I forgetting? There's like two more.
Nemesis.
Oh yeah, Nemesis. Right. Nemesis was with Hagar.
So.
Okay, so.
And Thanos.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite feels more to me, even though the look of it and whatnot, I know it's a new game. It has the Infinity Stones and stuff like that. It seems like it's borrowing a lot of the resources from Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, a lot of the resources. I mean, one of the things I posted in the Slack chat is people were talking about Gamora's playstyle is borrowing heavily from Jill and from Deadpool, are the most obvious ones of note. And then some of the other ones are like from Wesker a little bit too.
I don't see that.
But, I mean, how do you guys feel about them reusing assets from...
I'm fine with it. It's because it's not, obviously, it wouldn't be the first fighting game to reuse assets.
Yeah, I mean, if you have them, why won't you use them? Especially if it cuts down production costs and time, and
exactly.
And if it's repurposed in a better way, then why the fuck
more
not?
power to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing I know, I really didn't care for Spider-Man's one of his supers where he starts coming at you. All of a sudden, there's pumpkin bat goblin grenades. All of a sudden, and he's dodging them, and then he webs them up and then throws them at his at the enemies. Fighting, I was like, where the hell did these come from out of nowhere? And I was like, oh. Okay, you don't even see Green Goblin. They just suddenly come out of nowhere. He gets blindsided by them. Just like, oh, okay. They're suddenly...
Yeah, it's kind of how like with She-Hulk in her level 3, where it's just a car out of nowhere. It's like, hey, car, stop.
It's not a hammer space.
Bang.
No. So, I know his other one is straight out of, I think...
All those other supers are the same from other games.
Yeah. I believe the one where he webs you up and spins you around like 3 or 4 times before he slams you into the ground is from 3, or is it from 2?
That's from 2.
Yeah, that's from 2.
Well, let's see.
Actually, I think it's from 1.
Oh.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if it was from 1. I think it is, actually. I think. But let's see.
I would like this. I wonder if they're gonna have his Maximum Spider one.
They do.
Then that's good.
They have that one, and they have his Crawler Assault still.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. So it's going back up to 5 bars.
No, it's 4.
Okay.
It's 4 maximum.
Was it 4 and 3?
No, 3 had 5 because you had 3
Okay.
characters.
Oh, okay.
And one less
Gotcha.
character, so they give you 1 less bar.
All right. Hagar looks kind of interesting with his barrel projectiles.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was
you
thinking.
just hold it there, like, hey, hit me.
So you're not gonna lie. When I first saw them, I thought they were flower pots for some reason. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, this would never happen. But it's like, what if like he's like throwing the barrels, and then there was like a chance for like a random like not barrel item. It's like, and I was like, what else could he throw? And I was like, he throws a barrel, throws a barrel, and then he throws something. He just throws guy. But and then like I was telling Joe the other day, it's like seeing his pile driver. At first, I didn't like it, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit because like I don't like the fact that they just go straight up, straight down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like because Geef's it spins, Hagar's does not spin. But when he lands, it cracks the ground. So it's kind of like a nice little aesthetic.
Yeah, but Thor almost kind of sort of has a power bomb that he grabs you and goes, comes down with the hammer on you, and there's a little bit of a lightning effect. So
Yeah.
that was the video I posted with that Max is playing a few sets. Also, it seemed like they actually gave Morgan a Scottish or Irish accent a little bit.
I was about to say, didn't she have like a slight like Irish accent in three? I could have sworn
I don't know if it was in 3. I know she's supposed to.
I could have sworn in 3 she had like a very mild like Irish or Scottish accent.
Yeah,
Might have been. I've only ever heard her in Japanese. Since I turned off English voices.
Yeah, I only heard it for a split second when she was doing her little mirror image super at the startup of it.
Yeah.
So I found that was interesting because her last name is
England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe she's British or English.
It's Irish or Scottish one of them.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Definitely not Irish or Scottish.
Let's look this up. Research. But let's see. I don't know, like I think I talked about this with Joe, but did you hear about how there's apparently gonna be like a day one patch or something, or they're still gonna like patch Chun-Li's face?
Yeah, they're having a day 1 patch to fix some cosmetics.
No. Her face kind of seems like the way it is in 5 is just very.
No, it's way far off from 5. 5 is the best she's ever looked.
Yeah, she looks she looked decent in 4.
Mm-hmm.
She looks amazing in 5, and she got thrown down about 700 flights of stairs.
All right, so let me check this real quick. The difference between her at 5 and 4.
Oh, it's noted. Morgan is from Scotland.
Okay,
so
okay.
I don't hear the Scottish. Oh, I'd probably have to play it again.
So let me look up her faces.
So it's like, I mean, like, I feel like this is like the podcast where we critique game character faces. Because obviously before Injustice 2 came out, we were like, the face, fix the face. She looks old. Her super's probably on Life Lord button.
Yeah.
And we had 4 viewers. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's like Chun-Li in Street Fighter V looks just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
So like when I saw her face in Marvel Infinite, it's like
damn.
It's like exactly.
Oh,
Damn. That is the proper reaction.
You go from model-esque physique to molasses hammerhead.
Exactly. It's like
where did it go wrong?
And it's like, because, obviously, because Chun-Li has always had very large hands.
Yes.
And then it's like, she has, like, a pencil-thin wrist. And it's like, girl, have you been eating?
She's got those gooey slap hands.
Yeah, don't do that. It's gonna put the
That
camera on.
doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen the face. I've seen the face, dude, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's like almost like her head has been like condensed and downsized to the point that
freaking ET looking. It's like I still want to know who at Capcom. It's like, okay, we're making Marvel Infinite. It's like, you're in charge of the character
look
model.
at that one. Jeez, and
Yeah,
still the improvement
it's
isn't
not great.
even that better.
Yeah, it's like, look at that one. Like, it's the comparison between. Oh, go back.
It's like, who was in charge of fucking whatchamacallit?
Facial modeling or something?
No,
The polygons.
what the fuck is it called? I just had it.
So yeah, Chun-Li's face, not great.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we need to start, like, you know, I'm sure there's somebody's already has, but we need to start a campaign where we got the red baseball caps, like, make Chun-Li's face great again. Oh, there's a Warframe Plains of Eidolon teaser?
Yeah, I sent the trailer to Slack like a couple weeks ago when it was first revealed.
Okay, I just saw Nate post it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's the open world update for Warframe.
Okay.
It's not exactly open world, but it's like an open-ish area. The chains of, or whatever, the what the fuck's it called? Yeah, the Chains of Harrow has like an area that is like, I guess, the testing phase for that.
Okay.
Because it's like a relay that's like completely walk aroundable and free to walk and looking through stuff in the other marketplace and shit like that. It's like the beta to what the Plains of whatever is gonna be.
Eidolon or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we don't have a lot this week. So obviously, like, this doesn't affect you, Joe. But did you hear that Just Cause 3 is free to play on Steam?
Really?
Yep, it's free for like a couple days.
Oh, okay.
So I downloaded it just to see how it runs on my computer, but I don't expect it to run at all because it didn't run well on yours, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to tweak it a bit to get it to run like all right, but that was before I got my new processor.
Right.
And it runs like fairly decently now.
Okay. So I want to play it again. It's just I'm afraid it's gonna crash. That's all. It's like, oh hey, it's like, oh man, I made like 37% progress. Crash. Lost.
Well, it saves it like every checkpoint or after every mission, so that should.
It's like I just remember playing when I had it on the 1. It's like I had like 53% completion, and I got up to like 67% completion, and the game crashed, and then I booted it up again. I was back down to 53. I was like, yeah. That was when the game first came out. I don't know if they've I really hope they've patched it.
They probably have.
Yeah.
Man, I've been so out of the loop on Just Cause.
Sorry, you haven't played it since like
the first game.
You played 2, because you borrowed 2 from me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did borrow 2 from you.
Yeah. Well, open worldy GTA games aren't your forte.
Yeah.
So did you get a chance to check out the Neo DLC, Joe?
Yes, actually.
What do you think?
It actually came out today. I mean, I read it was supposed to come out yesterday, and while the update with the stuff came out yesterday, it wasn't available to buy or like download.
Okay.
But I was able to get it earlier this afternoon, and I haven't gotten to try out the new area yet. I think I just haven't because I was already in a mission when I loaded up and I had to finish that, and then I went over to like buy/forge a set of tonfas to try out. But so far it's pretty nice. The tonfas are really fun. They don't have a parry, which kind of sucks for me because I like to parry a lot. But apparently their big thing is guard crushing. Anyway, I haven't gotten to try out the new area yet, so I don't really have a lot to say about it.
Okay.
Other than the tonfas are cool.
No, I was talking about that that what Nate posted. That's just going to be a bad movie.
Oh, the Mega Man movie. There's a Mega Man movie.
Yeah, there's a Mega Man movie coming.
It's also a Rocko's Modern Life movie and
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold movie coming, and an MLP movie coming out in October for anybody who cares.
Honestly, when fuck the MLP movie, fuck that in the ass and around the corner.
I know a lot of people would like to. Sorry.
Anyway, but the Hey Arnold movie and the Rocco movie actually look decent because they look, and they honestly I think they got the old voice actors back. And
is it CG or
no? It's
animated.
Yeah.
Oh.
It honestly looks like old school Rocco, old school Hey Arnold. I'm not the biggest.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest Hey Arnold fan in the world, but they look pretty good.
You know, if those movies do well, they might bring those back.
I don't want them to because it's like I know they might because it's like, oh hey, this movie did great, we should bring the show back. No, just leave it alone.
Okay, so to go back to what started off this topic, a Mega Man movie. How in the world would you even go about doing a Mega Man movie? Would you just animate it? Would you do CGI? Would you do CGI with live action people?
No, I don't want live action Mega Man.
Live action with bad box art Mega Man.
I might watch that. It's like every 20 minutes it does the robot master intro
And which Mega Man are you gonna use? Are you gonna use?
You're gonna use bad box art Mega Man.
Yeah.
With a cameo from Street Fighter Cross Tekken Pac-Man.
God damn.
Where's my Street Fighter Cross Tekken movie?
All right, but seriously, which Mega Man would they use? Would they use OG Mega Man, or would they use the X? Personally, I would rather have them use X series if they do it with live action people.
Only because there's Zero.
No, not even because there's Zero. Because the setting of
right, because Mega Man X as a series was always more futuristic and edgy.
Yeah,
rather
more
than,
detail.
Right, because old school Mega Man, like Mega Man 1 through 6, and then 9 and 10 Mega Man, it's like oh no, here's Gutsman and Airman
and Wily's over there
and Sheepman and I don't know, Sheepman, the worst robot master I ever. It's like, oh hey, it's Sheepman. What kind of stage is he in? He's in a baseball stadium. He throws baseballs at you.
Yeah. At least with X series, you had Sigma and the whole Sigma virus and stuff like that. I'm not even going to talk about Zero, but if they were to do the X series, you can kind of make it sort of like what they did with Tron Legacy and whatnot.
Okay.
It's just that it'll be weird. How would you work around the story?
It's personally, it's I like Mega Man. I do not think a Mega Man movie would work.
I don't think so either.
It's speaking of Mega Man, apparently a fan game came out where it was a Mega Man maker, kind of like Mario.
I saw somebody play that.
Yep.
It looked neat.
Yeah, it's oh hey, this fucking game is hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
Some asshole is gonna make his own shit. It's all right, cool. I just wanted to throw my computer out the window.
I believe in that article in the first paragraph, they also mentioned when it was going through the list of upcoming video game movies coming out or are in production. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of them.
No. There was already a Sonic the Hedgehog movie in the 90s.
Yeah. Yep.
I love my video games. Don't turn them into movies, please. Because I'll be fair, 8 times out of 10, they're going to be bad. Like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Which was godlike.
No.
Yes.
It was so bad it was good.
I did not need to see freaking Dennis Hopper or Hennis Dopper or whatever his name is as a freaking King Koopa Bowser thing. I don't know.
What, you didn't like John Leguizamo as Luigi?
Freaking,
Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins is great. Bob Hoskins is not a good Mario. Bob Hoskins, God rest his soul, even said that he hated that movie.
Because he didn't appreciate the role of short, stocky, fat.
Maybe I would have liked it better if they got, it's like, who's going to play Mario? Let's get Joe Pesci.
Yes.
Let's get Robert De Niro.
Let's get freaking Joe Pesci as Mario.
And Terry Crews as Luigi.
And Samuel L. Jackson as Princess Peach. And Adam Sandler as Yoshi. And
let's just get Seth MacFarlane as freaking Bowser, man.
And
Jack Black as Toad.
And Jimmy Kimmel as Rosalina.
Oh, this is awful.
See, this is what College Cheese movie productions. This is why we make our own movie. We'll make our own Mega Man movie
with blackjack and hookers.
Have there even been any good video game movies adaptations?
Not really.
I think there's been like.
I'm trying to think. I can't.
There have been a couple that like none of them have been like huge successes. I don't think, but there have been a couple that weren't like too bad.
I think a couple of the Resident Evil, maybe.
I never saw them.
Yeah, I enjoyed a bunch of the Resident Evil movies. Though the only one that did marginally well was the first one.
Okay. I think the Tomb Raider movies did pretty good.
I didn't see those. I didn't even remember those were a thing.
Yeah. I only remember because Angelina Jolie played Lara Croft.
Right.
And then there was like the Doom movie.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
Okay.
I mean, I'm like a diehard Doom fan.
Yeah.
And I know why people hated it, but I also appreciated it for what it was.
Yeah, everybody, and then they did the first person thing.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, like everybody hated that. That honestly sounds like something. That honestly sounds like something. It's just so cheesy. It works. It's
a throwback, is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never saw the movie, but that's why I can appreciate that. It's like, oh, it's a throwback.
What other movie has done a first person scene like that before?
Exactly. And then the DOA movie.
Oh God! Don't talk about the DOA movie.
We ain't gonna talk about that. The live action Tekken movie.
The live action Dragon Ball movie.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li.
Oh God! Well,
I still have not seen that.
Kristen Clark is pretty attractive, but
didn't Michael Clark Duncan play Balrog?
Yeah,
probably.
I'm trying to remember. It's like, and it's like he wasn't like a member of Shadow. He was like a member of like the news team. Shout out to you, Michael Clark Duncan. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Tomb Raider movies did fairly well. I'm sure some of the Resident Evil movies did pretty well.
Yeah, I know the Assassin's Creed movie, people didn't like that.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen about the Assassin's Creed movie, I think it was Bernie, like Rooster Teeth Bernie, his girlfriend, posted a tweet saying that like I dragged Bernie to see the Assassin's Creed movie with me. It's gonna take several years of therapy to fix our relationship after watching that movie.
Wow.
But yeah, it's like when it comes to video games, I kind of wish they wouldn't make them into movies, just because like 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna do it right.
They don't respect the source material.
Right.
And the actors don't respect the source material half the time.
Right, because it's like
a lot of them don't do their research or like attempt to even understand what role they're playing.
Exactly.
What universe they're in.
Because it's like everybody wants a Halo movie. Like I don't know, but it's like Forward Unto Dawn, which was not a movie. Forward Unto Dawn was good.
Yes.
Nightfall was not so good. I mean, it wasn't god awful, but I think it was just like I couldn't get behind the character because I was not the biggest fan of Mr. Jameson Locke.
Yeah. I just think you need the right studio, the right script writer, and the right producer behind the video game movie, and they can make it work. If they can make comic book movies work, in theory, you should be able to make video game movies.
That's probably why a lot of these movie studios are trying to pick up like video game like IPs and stuff because of like how well the Marvel movies are doing and stuff like that,
and soon to be DC
and
DC
the Wonder Woman movie did like amazingly well, stuff like that. So it's like, okay, let's take all of these other favorite IPs of people like video games, and we're gonna make them into a movie. And sometimes it's like everybody wants a Halo movie, everybody wants like a Zelda movie. I don't want a Zelda movie.
Personally, if they were going to do Mega Man, I'd just rather have it just like pure CGI.
Right.
It just make the story good. I don't really care for voice actors. I mean, like actual actors playing Mega Man. Just make it CGI. Make sure the voice cast is good.
Like I said, bad box art Mega Man. Get Jack Black to play Mega Man. So you have Jack Black as bad box art Mega Man, and what's his?
I would rather see Jack Black in a Bomberman movie.
Huh?
What's the name of Jack Black's partner in Tenacious D?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, that guy, his partner in Tenacious D. He can play.
It's Zero. That guy.
But yeah, the Rocco movie. Have you seen the trailer for the Rocco movie show? So it looked awesome because it was old school Rocco, but like it's like Rocco and Filbert and Heifer like in present day. Hey, Nate's here.
Hey.
Nate's gonna jump in here because he has an opinion.
Robo Nate?
Any Nate?
Calling Nate to the podcast.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. Now we can hear you.
Okay. So I was watching it on YouTube. Viewers.
Okay.
Okay.
You're breaking up a bit.
Well, once again, I'm driving from work.
Okay.
But I overheard you guys were talking about video game adaptations.
Yep.
Being bad.
Yep.
I just want to throw my 2 cents in there.
Sure.
Okay.
They tend to be pretty bad. I think sometimes because they're automatically judged harsher than a regular movie would be.
Yeah, because they're held up to such high expectations.
Exactly.
Because the same thing happens with comic book movies. Although we've been getting good comic book movies, arguably lately. Now for like the Assassin's Creed movie, I feel like it would have been a decent movie if they never tied Assassin's Creed into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It would have been one of those things where, like, literally, if I would be fine with the movie being Assassin's the movie and not Assassin's Creed, and then if I would have seen it as a decent movie, but because it's a decent movie and it has the Assassin's Creed name on it, it's a shitty movie.
Yeah.
Because it's an Assassin's Creed movie.
Right.
Very similar to the Doom movie.
Yep.
Right.
And I feel like with Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, I feel like got a pass when it came out, the first movie at least, because I think the first movie did better than the second movie.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But like, no one really knew Tomb Raider. The general audience, just to say, didn't know Tomb Raider.
Because like people really latched onto it because Angelina Jolie. I think because Angelina Jolie was playing Lara Croft.
Did she reprise her role in the second one?
I think so.
Yes, she did.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, she was. But at that point, they went like action movie sequel.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so I think whatever fans they did have of Tomb Raider in the first one, when they came back to see the second one, didn't react too well because it was like a departure from, I guess, Lara Croft. Now, I know that they're talking about the new one being in the works based off of the new games.
Okay.
But I think they're trying to mirror maybe the first game. I mean, the first Lara Croft game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're trying to mirror that, like, whole open world-ish. It's a survival movie instead of a game movie.
Okay.
I think, like I said, most people, like most movies we get that are good based off of, let's say, comics or video games, the good ones are the ones that are their own movie before they become a superhero movie or whatever. Was the second Captain America was a good spy movie before it was actually a Captain America movie. This new Spider-Man movie was for lack of a better category, it's a John Hughes film that happened to be a Spider-Man film.
Okay.
So I feel like that happens to be what makes it a good movie, and then it's like, oh shit, there's Spider-Man in this. I don't know. My 2 cents is
It's
they
like
need to focus on the movie first.
it's like Spider-Man's like the topping.
Yeah, like if they focus on the movie first before they give us the ad, then
Yeah.
we get a good movie. If they give us the ad first, all we get is bad taste in our mouth.
Like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I think
Don't get me started with that.
Captain America 2 was actually one of the better Marvel movies.
Captain America 2 was a great movie. I mean,
really good espionage in it.
exactly. It was a spy movie before it was actually, Captain America.
Yeah.
Right. They set the category before they added the tag up there as a Captain America movie. Well, what kind of Captain America movie is it? It's going to be a spy movie. Okay.
I also like that they didn't force feed us a Black Widow movie, and they just gave us a Black Widow movie inside of that movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, one thing I noticed you guys didn't talk about was that Doom patch.
Oh, the 666 update or something?
Yeah, that eliminated any season pass.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Yep. It made all the DLC free, and then like Doom was like, is it a permanent price drop to $14.99 or?
I don't
I'm
know.
assuming so.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's going to be either the new price point or it's a limited time sale and it goes back to like 30.
Yeah, 'cause I know it was still listed as 30 on PS4.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's probably temporary.
But yeah, they had a big update. It's like
I still haven't played through Doom. I still haven't played through Doom. I've only played, I think, the demo and
I played the
maybe
demo.
the first couple levels at someone's house.
Yeah.
But
I still have yet to beat it. I played through like I think half of it. I'm at the point just before I go into hell.
this is the issue I have with Doom, and it's not like it's a personal issue. It's not like the game itself. I don't like Doom's multiplayer, but I do like Doom's single player.
It's kind of fun. I mean, it takes stuff from Halo.
Yeah, that 666 patch was multiplayer specific, right?
Yeah, like it like resets your progress or something. That's not the only thing it does. But
it resets all progress, but you keep your weapons and gives you the DLCs for free, essentially.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's one update that if I did own the game, I would have had it only for single player mode, and it wouldn't have been.
Same here.
Yeah. But, well, I just want to add my 2 cents there.
Sure.
So see ya.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Nate with the hit and run. So while we're talking about Doom, I don't know if we've ever mentioned this on the podcast before, but Joe had a moment in Doom with a grenade.
Oh yeah.
That one time.
That one time back when like the game first came out, I streamed it for like 2 hours, I think. And I was, where was I? I was on like this, I think the second level, like just before you get the chainsaw.
Okay.
And I went into a room that had like a bunch of moving things going through tubes, and like I was trying to figure out how to get up there. And I found a way, and I was going through, and I was gonna go underneath this like into this small hole to go up, I think. And I hit left control to crouch. In every other PC game, 90% of the time, left control is crouch.
Correct.
In Doom, by default, left control is not crouch. Left control in Doom is set to equipment, which at the time my equipped equipment was grenades. So I go to walk in this hole. I go to press crouch. I throw a grenade at the wall, and I'm like, "Oh no!" And I turn to run, and I blow myself up in spectacular fashion. I have it highlighted and clipped on my YouTube.
Oh God.
It was a rather hilarious experience.
But I'm trying to think. Because the only thing I remember from that 666 patch is the multiplayer reset. But so if Soundboard is watching, which he might be. So, oh boy, we're talking about Doom because he's super into Doom.
Mm-hmm. Well, you actually have an option. Like when I went into the multiplayer, you have the option to either reset your progress to start earning rewards from the new progression, or keep your stuff, but at certain levels, like reduce your rewards because you already have stuff.
Okay.
So I had I think barely anything in the multiplayer because I think I only played like 2 games. So I was like, fuck it, just keep what I have.
So like, what is it like? Is the multiplayer? Is it just like Slayer type stuff? Or is it...
Kind of. I don't see. I don't remember like a lot of the different modes, but what I do remember is like there's a team deathmatch type thing where you have timed ordnance drops and timed demon runes, and the ordnance drops can be like the railgun or the BFG, or I think like another rocket launcher. But the demon runes are what makes it unique because you pick up one of those and you transform into one of the fucking demons, be it like a revenant, what the hell is he called? One of the big dudes, and like there's a list of different ones you can unlock.
Big dude.
Like you could even become the fucking Keiko demon, the giant floating head with the 3 eyes.
Okay.
It's like that's awesome.
I think I remember seeing that. I think it was like from an Achievement Hunter Let's Play when I think Ryan turned into the demon. He's like, I'm demon. This feels right.
It's super satisfying to play as a demon. They're like super overpowered, and you get to play them for like 30 seconds. You get to play them for like 45, like maybe even 60 seconds.
Okay.
And like the Revenant, you can just jetpack around, fire its rocket launchers and shit like that. And then the other one, which I can't believe I forgot the name of, he's the big hulking dude with the horns. You like melee people, he grabs them, like rips them from the crotch down, or like eats their head off. It's so cool.
Okay.
And I haven't gotten to see the other ones yet.
So back on the talk about video game, I have a feeling, was there ever a Hitman movie?
Yes.
Okay, I thought there was.
I haven't seen it, but I know there was one.
Yeah, weren't you guys saying I would like the Hitman game?
Yeah. As it's all about being like a hitman. You have to blend in with the crowd. You have to there's like a whole array of different things you can do to like take out your target.
Okay.
And like each mission has like some specific things. Like in one of them, you can even slice some pufferfish to kill a dude. There's a super like shit ton of different things you can do.
Do they have one for PS4?
Yep.
Oh yes, it's on PS4.
Yep. The newest one is on PS4, where it had seasons, I think, right?
Yeah,
it was like
it's episodic.
Yeah.
I think like the first 3 episodes are free, or the first 3 missions. I mean, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, it's like you like travel like all around the world to different locations to different targets and stuff like that. I remember seeing it at E3 when it was revealed, and I was like, "This looks awesome."
Yeah,
it looks really good.
How much is it?
Probably now it's maybe. Well, Joe said the first 3 episodes. Like it's probably
at least the first one is free. If not all 3, I think the first one is.
Yeah, it's like if
the
you
whole package is probably like 60, maybe not. Maybe it could be 40.
Yeah, I think it's like 40 or 50. So,
okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of content from what I hear. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not like It's not like you're even if it was 60, it's not like you'd be paying $60 for like, a 2-hour game.
Yeah. It's like Batman, the Telltale series.
It's got a bunch of replayability. You can go back, do things differently. It has like a leaderboard system and like a challenge thing where you can go into the game, pick your loadout, pick exactly like what you do to this person, and then like set that on like a board to have your friends see if they can beat your score with that exact same setup.
Wow. Do you now? Can you customize the MC or no?
MC.
Main character.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You can get different disguises, but you can't like physically alter his appearance. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like because he's I don't know his name, but he's just like
He's just Agent 47. I don't think he has a
he's
name.
just a bald white dude.
Yeah, it's not. What's that dude's name? He played. They made a Hitman movie.
Joe Pesci.
If you're talking about what the fuck was it? Jason Statham?
No, that was Transporter.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He's a good hitman.
Yeah, he is.
I forget that guy.
He was a hit,
actor's
man.
name.
God damn it,
Sorry.
Barb. That's literally one of Barbara's puns.
Yeah, it was.
God damn.
Does that mean you're gonna go to freaking Egypt and stand in the Nile and like, yo, I'm in denial?
No, God, I hate it. Ugh.
You're gonna go eat it like freaking Whataburger, and you're like, what a burger. But
God.
but yeah. Let's see. You been playing anything else this week, Joe?
Mostly Diablo. A little bit of Street Fighter. A little bit of Neo.
Timothy Oliphant. That was his goddamn name.
Timothy Elephant. That's a name you ever.
That's a name.
Good old Timothy Elephant.
Yeah, you remember that dude? Maybe not.
It looks familiar,
No.
but let's
Good
see.
old Timmy Elephant.
Nate put might have scared off your viewer. My bad.
Yeah, he was on Justified. That's where I know him from. What other movie was he in?
Let's see.
Live Free or Die Hard. That's what I remember.
Yo, why can't the Hitman be freaking Carl Winslow? I got what's that dude's actual name? I just call him Carl Winslow. Research.
Well, it's the Winslow. Do.
Something that smells good.
When my dad's making dinner.
Yeah, it's called food. You eat it?
Reginald Vell Johnson. That's
Nice.
his name.
Reginald.
We got to remember to make Carl Winslow for our Royal Rumble this year,
Yeah.
along with
Along
another.
with my cook.
Wait. Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
so
One more time, could you repeat that? I don't think.
the newest member of Dumb Wrestling, the Cuck.
Yes. Oh God. I'm sorry to anybody who is watching this with their kids. Though I don't know why you would be.
Because basically, I was talking to Joe about like the WWE pay-per-view that happened, and there's this guy, and his gimmick is his manager is like his wife, his real life wife. It's like, oh, what's their gimmick? It's like, oh, they're a couple and they're in love. That's it. It's like, so like, you could have been like, hey, this is my wife, and she does stuff with other people. Anyway, be sure to be on the lookout in probably like October or something for the 3rd annual Frengens Royal Rumble.
Yes.
But you been playing anything else this week to get off the cucky topic?
No, I've just been trying to get through trials and in Street Fighter. I'm stuck on Jory's number 10 one from Volume 1.
Yeah, getting the super cancel from her light DP is really, really tight.
Yeah. But apparently, Laura and Colleen is pretty fun.
Yeah, Colleen is really fun.
Yeah, she's pretty basic.
It's like
I was having fun playing against your Alex with her. She got hands.
she got hands. She's got that icicle jump. She's
Mhm.
got the step back into
She's
stuff.
got them counters.
Them counters.
On your knees. Super good.
So you guys think Manat is going to be the next one after Abigail?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
The silhouette points directly to her.
Yeah. But
When do you think she's going to be out? September, October?
Yeah.
probably October.
Yeah.
Probably late September.
Yeah.
Probably
If not September, then October. Because
Yeah, because
while it's supposed to be like a bi-monthly basis, Capcom has been really shitty with keeping that schedule.
Yep.
Isn't that what Injustice is doing? They're doing every 2 months. They're
I-
releasing a character.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It seems like it because I think Red Hood was out for maybe like a month before they showed the teaser trailer for Sub-Zero.
Yep.
And then a month after that, he got released. So,
Speaking of which, though, for Tekken 7 players, for anybody who hasn't pre-ordered it, Eliza is going to be available this Friday.
I knew you were going to do it.
And hopefully along with the bowling update.
oh, speaking of which, before we wrap things up, there's a season 2 of Batman Telltale coming out. There's another
Cool.
Okay.
another 5 episodes.
And for the one person watching, if you're not Nate, King of Fighters 14 is on sale this week.
Nice.
$29.99.
Not bad.
So
Anybody who picks it up, make sure to play Robert Garcia because he's the best. And Vanessa. And fucking
Banderas.
Geese Howard because he's awesome.
Rock
Banderas.
Howard
Rock's okay, I guess.
and
It's got-
Mai.
Mai's just
Mai.
fucking. She's
Mai.
just tits. She is just tits.
Mai is an honorable member of the Shiranui clan.
She.
She has pyrokinesis.
More like Shira Booby.
She's just tits.
She's an honorable member of the Shiranui clan. She knows what she wants in life.
Hey, milk makes a body girl strong. Come on, you. Come on.
You would
Come on,
know.
man. Come on.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I know.
Hey. If Nate was here, he'd double finger guns. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what? I forgot what I was gonna say because the breast milk comment threw me off. So on that note, I'd say we can wrap this up because I don't think we have much else to talk about. Unless you guys have anything else you want to throw in about anything we talked about.
The Abigail thing. Are we streaming or recording that?
The Abigail thing?
Yeah.
We could stream it.
Okay.
Tonight.
Yeah, we'll stream
Yeah.
that.
So we'll be streaming the Abigail release later
Yep.
tonight.
Later tonight. Tonight being Tuesday, July 25th, around probably 8:30 or so.
Yeah.
So, because I probably won't get this podcast up until like tomorrow. So, we're streaming. It's like, no, we streamed it yesterday. Sorry.
So in 3 hours for anybody that's watching. I don't know why I keep doing this.
To all you future people, screw you.
Yeah, you can catch it on the archive or whenever it's uploaded.
Yeah, you
or
can-
whatever.
Yeah.
We'll be going through his story chapter, his character story, his trials, and then do some verses and maybe do some casuals. We don't know yet.
So you can see us run around and punch each other into the camera.
Yeah.
So until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Joe.
And we'll see you next time,
Stay classy, San Francisco.
you cucks.
We live in Connecticut.